Hi friends, Allison here with another layout to share with you today. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am playing along with Christy's 30 days of sketches. I'm not part of the series, but actually a couple of the layouts really inspired me. I should say the sketches, not the layouts. And I wanted to play along, so I am going to be posting this layout and another one to the Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Facebook group over on Facebook. If you want to check that out because you don't know what it is and have never been there, I will make sure to leave a link down in the description box so you can come check it out and maybe even be inspired yourself. So I'm starting with a mixed media background. I'm painting a heart, as you can see, using my Distress Oxide inks. I actually was inspired to do this by none other than Kathy Zielski. She has been using her Distress Oxides to paint in stamped images. I thought that I would use it in a layout, and rather than painting an image in, I was going to paint my own image, free-handed mostly, because I marked out where the die cut would go, and then started painting. I just smushed the ink pad onto my craft mat, added a little bit of water, and I used a paintbrush to paint where I wanted the ink to go. And then for a little extra added dimension, I added some splatters with a smaller paintbrush as well over top of the areas that I had painted. So right now I'm just going to glue the die cut over top of the mixed media painting. I cut this with my Cricut, and actually before I started recording I also backed the image as well, the flowers and the heart, with scrap papers that I had in my stash. I just decided to do this off camera to save a little bit of time. I used liquid glue to adhere the heart. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. I know I was thinking it. So if I didn't, that's what I did. I like to use my Tombow Mono liquid glue. And the next thing I'm going to do is adhere a couple of strips to the very right-hand side of the heart. So the original sketch that I'm following had a circle in the background, and then it had large blocks of paper layered over top of the circle. So the circle was sort of in the top left-hand corner, and then the blocks of paper were more centered into the right-hand side of the layout. I decided instead of using the blocks of paper, I would use a couple of borders instead. So I cut a couple borders with my Cricut. These are also from papers that I just had in my stash. It's mostly cardstock that is from Close to My Heart. I glued them together with my Tombow Mono liquid glue, and then I'm going to adhere my picture, which I'm just matting to white cardstock right now, and some more flowers embellishing around it. This layout is about my daughter. Her and I are like personality twins. She's my mini-me, and I wanted to document that and make sure it had a place in our scrapbook album. So the journaling is just going to be all the things that, not all of them, because there's a lot of things, but just some of the things that are similar between her and I. And I guess my motivation to do this layout is to serve as a reminder to her when she's feeling down on herself that there's a lot of great things about her, and she should never forget that and use it as encouragement. That's my intention behind this layout anyways. And I thought this sketch, the original sketch, was the perfect backdrop to add that photo to. I had actually printed this photo a while ago and ended up not using it in my scrapbooking because I didn't really know what kind of story I wanted to tell using this photo. And then when I saw this sketch and was thinking about my daughter and how similar we are, everything just kind of fell together, and I think it's perfect. And here we are with this layout. So I die cut some more flowers. These are roses from Cricut as well. They cut in 2 pieces. So there's the white base and then there was a hot pink negative portion that got layered over top as well. I glued those together off camera, and the leaves, which are actually separate from that file, I just added them because they looked incomplete. I glued those to the flowers as well and then attached them below the photo, above the photo, and then to the left-hand side of the heart. Before I started doing the mixed media in the background, I pulled out a scrap piece of white cardstock and just quickly practiced painting on it, mostly because I wanted to be sure that the peacock feathers distress ink that I used would look all right with my color scheme. I wanted to make sure it was the right color. I kind of bounced around between using pink and the teal blue color, and because I only had one little bit of the blue color in this layout, I decided to do the blue just to bring a little bit more in, especially since the hot pink, which is raspberry cardstock from Close to My Heart, is so dominant and overpowering. I kind of feel like that blue balances the hot pink a little bit better. And then I thought peach would be a really nice complementary color to add to the rest of the layout. So the title is layered over top of a peach colored heart that I cut from peach cardstock. And I'm going to add some enamel dots after I get the journaling done that are peach as well. Those are from Cartabella, and I am pretty sure I ordered them from Scrapbook Nerd, but I will include the link down in the description box below. So if you need to stock up on your enamel dots, you can head over there and grab all the ones that she has. She's got quite a few. I created my own journaling strips again just by using a pencil and straight edge ruler and then handwriting, printing really, my journaling on the strips. I cut them out and I'm gluing them to the layout right now to the left hand side of my photo. And I'm pretty well done, my friends. This layout came together super quick. And like I said, I was so inspired by the sketch that was provided by Christy's Beautiful Life for 30 Days of Sketches. I want to say that the sketch that I used was for day 15. Don't quote me on that. Either way, you will find the original sketch over on her Facebook group, and I will make sure to link that as well. So I am just adding my enamel dots, and that's it. Thanks so much for joining me today, my friends. I'm so glad to be back. And I want to send a warm welcome to all of my new subscribers. I'm so glad that you're here, and I really hope that you enjoy the videos that I share here on my channel. If you are new to my channel and have not yet hit the subscribe button, make sure you do that, and then hit the little bell as well so you're notified every time I post a new video. I do try and post fairly regularly throughout the week. Weekends are a little bit slower, but I do try and pop in as much as I can to share inspiration with you. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with me for a bit today. I do have close-ups coming up, so be sure you stick around for that, and I will be back again soon with more creative inspiration. Bye guys.